Greg Rutherford has said he is emotionally preparing for one final return to the London Stadium, the scene of his long jump Olympic gold in 2012, but admitted that constant pain in his left foot has left his training schedule in tatters. Rutherford was part of the British trio including Farah and Jessica Ennis-Hill, who won Olympic gold on Super Saturday 6 years ago, but after a rough couple of years he exclusively revealed to The Guardian last month that he will retire later this summer. His performances at the anniversary games this weekend will dictate whether he makes the Great Britain squad for a final swan song at the European Championships next month, but, no matter the result, Rutherford is hoping to soak up the atmosphere in London one final time. "It's going to be a very emotional weekend for me," he said. "The 6 years since London 2012 have absolutely shot past, and I've always had the most amazing reception here. It definitely brings a tear to the eye. I'll probably be crying more than jumping, to be honest." Rutherford's list of injuries also makes eye-watering reading. 4 operations on his right ankle, a painful groin reconstruction, hamstring problems and having his stomach wall knitted up have blighted his career in recent years. But it is the pain in his left foot and ankle because of ligament damage that is forcing his early retirement. "I trained Monday but haven't been able to train since because of the pain in my foot," Rutherford said. "I'm training at 20% of what I used to. I have to be realistic with it. It's not easy because I know what it took to become the best in the world. I'm so far from that, and I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I'm going to beat people. If I can beat a few on the way, that would be great. I'm in a very different place to where I was a couple of years ago coming into Diamond League events. I know my body is in a bit of a rough place, which is frustrating. Just going out and jumping half decent would be nice. It's a bit of a make-or-break weekend because if I jump just over 8 meters I'd probably go to the Europeans. If not, I'll leave it there and get ready for the last couple of meets that I have." After long jumping, a career in broadcasting is appealing, but Rutherford also revealed he has had encouraging results preparing for a lab test with British Cycling to see if he can make the transition to bike racing. "As much as I struggle to run in a straight line and jump into a sandpit, I can still produce a lot of power. I was producing a similar level to what an elite international was doing, but in trainers, that's without cleats. Apparently that is quite good." The long jump field this weekend will feature the reigning world champion Luvo Menyanga, although the world indoor champion Juan Miguel Echevarria, who jumped a wind-assisted 8.83 meters in Stockholm last month, the biggest long jump in 23 years, has withdrawn injured. This weekend victory may be beyond Rutherford, but should he be selected on Monday for the Europeans next month, he could still end his career on a high. "I will only go to Berlin if I feel I still have the chance of winning a medal," he said. "European long jumping is pretty rubbish at the moment. That's not me being horrible, it's pretty awful, hence why there's still a chance. But I have to do well on Sunday." Another London 2012 gold medal winner returning to Stratford this weekend is Jamaica's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce following the birth of her son, Zion. The 31-year-old is yet to compete in a Diamond League event this year but is one of the favourites on Saturday, with the British sprinter Dina Asher-Smith in awe of her rival. "As a woman, having a child is one of the most admirable things you can do. We've seen it with Jess Ennis-Hill, who came back to win a world title. We've seen it with Serena Williams, and obviously now with Shelly-Ann. It's really inspiring what she's doing." The London-born 22-year-old is herself adjusting to a new life, having graduated from King's College with a 2:1 in history last year, recovering from an ankle injury and moving out of her parents' house in January. "I've been just trying to grow up and be an adult, get my head around council tax and bills, food, shopping is really expensive," Asher-Smith said. "I've got confidence that I am in good shape. After last year I've learned to just have confidence in my ability. Have faith and patience in the process.